Hello again, everyone. My name is James Shotwell, and this is the Music Biz channel. We have a special video for you today. I recently spoke with my buddy Chuck, the drummer of Simple Plan. Now, I assume you know who Simple Plan is. They've been around the pop rock, pop punk circuit for about 20 years at this point, and they're just getting started on the next chapter of their careers. Chuck is on the show today to have a quick 5-minute conversation with me about longevity in the music industry, engaging fans of different age groups, and how you can keep going forward with your group 5, 10, even 20 years after inception. It's a very short, very informative chat, and I think you're going to love it. But before we get there, I want to tell you one quick thing, and that is that Simple Plan is heading out on tour. This May, the band is going out with Sum 41 on the Blame Canada tour. It's the first time these two bands have toured together, which again, seems crazy, but it's true, and Chuck and I are going to talk about it here in a second. But I want you to head out to that tour and also check out the new Simple Plan album, which arrives on May 6th. Now that's all I have for right now, so check out this chat with my buddy Chuck. All right, I'm putting 5 minutes on the clock right now, and let's begin. All right, so the big thing I wanted to talk to you about in this interview is your legacy, because you guys are a band that has come up in a genre that is not necessarily known for producing bands that make it decades, and you guys have made it past you're in the decades. There's an S at the end now. So the easy and hardest question I could ask you is like, what's the secret sauce?
Oh man, well, I would say number one is to keep the band together. So that's been, be friends and stay together. And then the songs. It's all about the songs. I think if you're able to take your time and make albums that have songs that really connect with your fans, that have like some emotional meaning, and that can resonate with people, I think that really kind of sets you apart, from other bands. And I think we've always aimed for that. And touring, playing shows and playing good shows every night and giving your best and having that relationship with the fans, like meeting them and talking to them and interacting and trying to be, good people with the fans. I think that's the key.
I've followed you guys from the very beginning. I think I'm probably the perfect age to have been in your target demo when you first began, and followed you through now. And I've seen you live several times. And something that I find fascinating is that many bands, especially in any pop adjacent genre, they burst big because they have young fans right away. And then they struggle to decide whether they want to grow up with their audience or keep playing to a younger audience. And I feel like Simple Plan has struck a perfect balance where the people at your shows are now bringing people that are the age they were when they first heard your band. And I'm curious, is that a conscious effort, or have you just managed to somehow write songs that work for both audiences this whole time?
Yeah, I think we always just try to write something that feels honest and heartfelt. And, it's interesting when we came out, obviously we were young, we were like 19, 20, 21. So, we just came out of being teenagers. So I think maybe the lyrics kind of reflected that. And now our lives are changing. We're a bit older, and there's, I think we still write like a similar sound, but I think musically, in terms of the lyrics, maybe it evolved a little bit. And I think it makes people that have followed us, it makes them still interested because the lyrics evolve with their lives as well. And then there's nothing more crazy and fascinating than seeing people bring their kids to the shows. It's been like the wildest things to see, like, oh yeah, my son loves you guys. I'm like, wait a minute, how did that happen? But it's exciting. It's a whole new generation that's coming to the shows and enjoying the music and discovering it. And there's no limit now. You can, with Spotify and Apple Music, everything is so accessible. So people can listen to everything. And I think they can discover this whole trove of music that they might not know about, which is exciting for us.
You're absolutely right. We got 2 minutes left, so I'm going to keep moving here. You guys have a new single out right now. It's Ruin My Life, featuring Derek Whibley of Sum 41, and that's going to be followed here in a few months by a tour with Sum 41. And for people that know of both bands, this feels like a thing that the 2002 version of myself could only have dreamed of, and here we are 20 years later. Is this whole era of working with is this something that's like a long time in the making, or is this a relatively new decision to like do something together?
Man, like it's so weird. Like we had parallel careers. We've never toured together. We've never done a song together. I think it's about time we do it. I think we have so many common fans. It just made sense. It was a no-brainer. We probably should have done it earlier in our career, but it's never too late. And we're gonna do all our 2 albums at the shows, plus a bunch of new songs. So I think it's gonna be a special show, and we're just trying to create something special, like an event that people that love pop punk and love rock music, they go like, oh man, I have to be there. I can't miss this. So that was the idea, and it should be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. All right, I got 1 more minute with you.
I'm trying to make it quick for you.
You're doing good. You're doing so good. 2 decades into making music, what is the thing that excites you the most right now? Is it getting on the road? Is it writing a new song? What is the thing that's getting you out of bed every day to make music?
Just seeing where the band's going to go in the next 5, 10, 20 years, like it's, I think we're very proud of our past, and we embrace it, but we're also extremely excited about the future, this new album coming, these new songs. Right now, I'm just excited to see what people are going to think. We've been living these songs for a while now, and we're finally putting them out, and the reaction has been incredible. So we're just really, really excited to see what people think and to play them live. And yes, get back on the road. We haven't toured in 2 years because of the pandemic, so it's pretty awesome to get back on stage as well.
Ding, right there. I mean, we are about 10 seconds early, but perfect timing. You nailed the 5-minute interview. Well done, Chuck. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for chatting with me today. You did it. Everyone watching, the Blame Canada tour is going to happen. It's going to be kicking off in Raleigh, North Carolina on April 29th. There are 2 different sets of opening acts throughout the tour. Set it off in Magnolia Park. Make sure that you check it out. Go hear Ruin My Life. Pick up the new album when it comes out. I believe that's the first weekend in May. I would ask you, but we're out of time. Find Simple Plan on all social media platforms. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. That was pretty great, right? Chuck is a good sport for coming on our show. I want to thank him and the team at Big Picture Media for making this possible. I'll be back soon with another conversation and even more insight into the industry. So if you haven't done so already, please click the subscribe button down below. Music Biz exists to help you understand the modern music industry. That includes interviews, that includes videos about trending topics, it includes in-depth discussions on how streaming and promotion works today. It covers a lot, and we want you to be a part of it. So if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. And if you have, well then thank you for your continuing support. You make my job possible, and I cannot thank you enough for that. I'll be back soon, but until then, take care of yourself, because you deserve it.